Shia. Of course, there was some Shias who went to Iran, but they stay in Accra. In Kumasi, I'm the first with my friend to go to Iran. So it was a news in that community. It was a news in that community. So people, now Noor is a Shia. We cannot do anything with him. They were bombarding my mom. Okay, fine. I went to one alim in a village nearby my city. I used to teach when I was Sunni there in Atheist Madrasa. And I requested from him, Sheikh Rufai is the imam of a town called Ejisu. It's a village. I spoke to him. I need your help to contact 4 ulamas in my city. So he agreed. Went to the first alim. First alim was the one who sent me to that mosque for interview. When he saw me, he stood up, he hugged me. Nurul Yaqeen, because that's my full name. When did you come back? Just came a few days ago. I'm happy. That was his words. Before I could say anything, he told me, go back and study, close your ears. You will be the future leaders of this community. Allahu Akbar. Offered me tea, water, dates. So I said, Alhamdulillah, here I'm not going to ask anything. I'm done here. Then we went to the second alim, very powerful scholar. He even have a dictionary of Arabic and Hausa, our language. He studied in Azhar. He's got PhD from Azhar. Sheikh Hassan, big. He asked me a few questions before I could ask him. Why do you prostrate on turba? Or how do they do that? Then I gave him a simple riwayah from Rasulullah. جُعِلَتْ لِيَ الْأَرْضُ مَسْجِدًا وَطَهُورًا. Allah made this earth for me masjid and a place of purification. So I told him the logic here is that why do you make sajda on earth but you don't purify yourself? Why you purify yourself for it but you don't make sajda on it? So he didn't understand what I was trying to say. So purification means tayammum and sajda, salah. جُعِلَتْ لِيَ الْأَرْضُ مَسْجِدًا وَطَهُورًا. Allah placed this earth for me. A masjid yani sajda. كَلَّا لَا تُطِيعُ وَاسْجُدْ وَاقْتَرِبْ. Salat is in sajda. And then tahura, to make tahara, means tayammum. Said, why if there is no water you make them, but sajda you do on carpet? Then he himself said, Allahu Akbar. So he was telling that alim who took me there, look at the logic. Allahu Akbar. Then he asked me a second question, but why Milad and Nabi you do on the 17th? Because he was learned, he studied. I told him, yes. Even within Shias, we have few scholars who said it was on the 12th. But majority said it's on the 17th. So therefore what Iran did, they said on that 12th is a unity week. We meet as unity, and then 17, all Shias across the globe on that same day celebrate. Because Sunnis is not like that. They do Milad Nabi for 5, 6, 7 months. You do today, he does the next day. So he said, Allah, so if you come back, are you going to propagate Shiism? Then I told him it will all depend on this trip. Once I'm convinced, it's fine. So he told me, mashallah, it's making sense, but try, don't cause fitna. I said, fine, I'm done here. I want him. So I went to the one who taught me, my mentor, the third one. When he saw me, he jumped, he held me. Oh, when did you come back? Alhamdulillah. He taught me Arabic. In fact, all Sunni studies, he taught me Sheikh Muhammad Thani. Then he started questioning me before I could question him. Because everybody was eager to talk to me. Shia this. So I started giving him a brief background of the question of Khilafah. Wallahi, he told me, keep quiet. He said, a few months ago, I was reading about this Khilafah, where Rasulullah said, give me pen and a paper to write something for you. Then the second Khalifa said, wa'in. Inna rajula la yahjura. The man is migrating. Yani Rasulullah. So I asked my teacher, then what is your take? He said, from there I told some of the teachers from the school, don't blame somebody if he says Shia. So I asked him, then what is your take? He said, no, go and study. Don't worry. Fine, I won. The last one was my brother. That was my final. He brought a lot of people, some family members. They organized the meeting. We went. I was sitting down. It was a sign of respect. They were sitting. So my brother started. He said, no, she has the case. Sahaba, Shia. I said, no, we're not casing Sahaba. What we do is to narrate what they did. If it's negative, then it shows something wrong. Fine. He said, no, they are Quran. I said, no, we don't have any Quran. This is all myth. He talk. Then it became a little bit of debate between me and him. Then I asked him a question. I told him, if you respond this question properly, not you alone and all those sitting here, Alhamdulillah, I will not go anywhere. I will join you guys. But if you cannot, be rest assured, I will declare my Shiism. And if I die, I should be buried like a Shia. Nobody should claim my body except Shias. Everybody was sitting, family members, looking at me, opening their eyes. I asked him, my brother, you studied in Saudi Arabia for many years, more than 10 years, 15 years. You guys sitting here, all the students or ulama, you've been in Saudi either for Hajj or to study. Is there any one of you who can tell me whether he has seen where Fatima Zahra is buried? And I told them, if you answer this question, I promise you, I will either go to Kuwait or Saudi to study. I'm done. Wallahi, they all kept quiet. I said, show me. Because me, I'm at this stage, I'm really boiling. I've seen the truth, but I'm scared. Then one of them said, you see, you talking this year, you, when you come, nobody will look after you. And he was angry talking to me. Nobody will give you a house to sleep. Like, look at the way you are suffering. Look at how dirty you are. I said, no, that doesn't matter. I just need to know. Any one of you can show me where Fatima is buried? Wallahi, they all kept quiet. Then I told him, can you borrow me your book, Tariq al-Khulafa, for Ibn Qutayba? It's not our book, it's their book. And I know he has the book. After I insisted, he brought the book. You just go Tariq al-Khulafa for Ibn Qutayba. First 2-3 pages, don't go far. I opened for him. You know what does it say? Where the second Khalifa said, La uhrikanna aw la yukhrijanna. Kila inna Fatimata bint Rasulullah. Kala wa in. He said, the second Khalifa said, they should either come out to pay allegiance to Abu Bakr or we will burn the house. Then one of his companions said, Fatima, the daughter of Rasul, is in the house. Then he said, even if she is in the house. My mom was crying. So when you go to Mu'tamalik, Babul Jihad, on the day of the battle of Uhud, Rasulullah after the battle was witnessing to some companions. So he did not mention Abu Bakr and Umar. In Mu'tamalik, Babul Jihad. So Abu Bakr and Umar asked him, Alasna minhum ya Rasulullah, Aslamna kama aslamu wa amanna kama amanu. Are we not among them? Didn't we become Muslims like the way they became Muslims? Didn't we submit like the way they submitted? Rasulullah said, Bala, walakin la adri maza saturithuna ba'di. Yes, but I don't know what will happen after my death. I quoted it. I said, you can bring the book, I can show you. Then I said, link this with the verse of Quran. Afa immata aw qutila inqalabtum ala aqabikum. ومن ينقلب على عقبيه فلن يضر الله شيئا وسيجزي الله الشاكرين. If you, Rasulullah, die a normal death, or your death is caused, they will go astray. And whoever goes astray, it will not harm Allah anything, and Allah will certainly reward those who are grateful. I told them, now I'm done. Inshallah, I'm going back to Iran. I'm going to study very hard and know that I'm a Shia from today. Alhamdulillah. Indeed, words cannot do justice to the role that Ahlul Bayt alayhimu salatu wassalam played in my life. No matter how I will narrate and speak, I don't think I will be able to do justice to it. I don't think so. But I will highlight on the roles that Ahlul Bayt alayhimu salatu wassalam played in my life. Number one, which is the biggest one. Through Ahlul Bayt, I'm able to transform myself from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge. I'm a proud Muslim. I can speak anywhere without fear of intimidation and without fear that somebody will tell me you are lying or something of that sort. I know my story through the barakat and the blessings of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. They liberated me mentally and psychologically. I'm free wherever I go. And through this, I've been to many places. I met great Sunni scholars, had a lot of discussions with them. And this all through the ni'mah and the blessings of Ahlul Bayt. In fact, what I can say, Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam are my life. I cannot imagine me living without Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. I cannot think of a life without them. To me, wallahi, life is meaningless without Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. Therefore, my effort is for Allah to help me and give me the tawfiq to keep this love of Ahlul Bayt. It keeps me going during difficulties and during happiness. I learned how to forgive when I discovered Ahlul Bayt, because I knew what happened to me when I discovered them. I was denied food. I was denied shelter. I was denied water. For almost 3 months, I had no place to go. I had no place to sleep. But they kept me going. At one stage, I would say to myself, leave it. Why you are forcing yourself? But something else would tell me from the other side of my senses, keep going. So this is where they brought me as far, I can say. They took me from nothing and they made me somebody. My effort is to make others discover this school of thoughts. And alhamdulillah, through their ni'mah and blessings, so far, more than 500 people have discovered this school through this servant, humble servant of Imam Amir al-Mu'minin. That is myself. So yeah, Ahlul Bayt, really I cannot do justice to the role they play in my life. It's everything. Today when I go back home in Kumasi, in Ghana, I'm highly respected. In my community, in my family, I'm welcomed very well. I'm given high respect in my community. I'm given platforms to speak and to give lectures. These are all through the nur and the barakat of Ahlul Bayt, not from me. It's them who are doing it. So I owe it to them really. Only what I plead with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep this love in my heart and to keep me going.